Hey everyone, ready for another deep dive? Today we're tackling mindfulness and meditation.
And we're not just talking theory.
Right. We're going to give you the tools to actually use these things.
Because let's face it, the world's pretty nuts right now.
It really is. Everyone's looking for a little more peace.
A little more focus.
Exactly. So this deep dive is all about finding that.
That calm amidst the chaos.
All right, so before we get into the how,
We gotta define the what, right?
you bet. What is mindfulness anyway?
Well, our sources all agree on the basic idea.
Being present in the moment.
Without judging yourself.
Just noticing your thoughts and feelings and
Yeah, and your surroundings too.
really taking it all in.
I love how one of the sources puts it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like savoring that first sip of coffee.
I can almost taste it.
Or feeling the ground beneath your feet.
Bringing yourself back to the now. But why is that so important? Why does mindfulness matter?
It's about cutting through the mental clutter.
All that noise in our heads.
Yeah. Mindfulness helps us reduce stress.
And appreciate what's right in front of us.
Which, honestly, can be pretty hard these days.
For sure. So how do we actually do this mindfulness thing?
Well, our sources give us 3 techniques.
And we can try them right now.
Absolutely. They're super simple.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
First up, mindful breathing.
Breath work, I've heard of that.
It's exactly what it sounds like. You focus on each inhale.
And each exhale.
Your mind will wander. It happens to everyone.
Oh, I'm sure mine will.
Just gently bring it back to your breath.
No judgment, huh?
That's the key. No judgment.
Okay, I can try that. What's next?
Number 2, the body scan.
Oh, interesting. What's that all about?
So you tune into the sensations in your body.
From head to toe?
Yep. You might notice warmth tingling.
Pressure tightness?
Even just the weight of your clothes on your skin.
I never really thought about it like that.
It's amazing how much tension we hold without realizing it.
Yeah, true. So this body scan helps us release that.
It brings awareness to those sensations.
So we can consciously let them go.
Makes sense, right?
It does. Okay, I'm ready for number 3. What's the last technique?
Gratitude practice.
Ooh, I love this one. It's all about appreciating what we have.
Instead of focusing on what's missing.
So like making a gratitude list.
You could, or just take a moment to think of 3 things.
Are 3 things you're grateful for.
It could be anything big or small.
A sunny day, a good cup of coffee.
Exactly. And you know what?
What?
Studies show that this can actually boost your happiness.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
You could definitely use more happiness.
So there you have it. 3 simple mindfulness techniques.
Mindful breathing, body scan, and gratitude practice.
Easy to do, and they can make a world of difference.
I'm loving this. It's all about those little changes adding up.
You got it, and these are just the starting point.
There's more.
Oh yeah. These techniques help you build a foundation of mindfulness,
Okay.
which you can then deepen through practices like meditation.
Meditation. I think we're ready to dive into that next.
Let's do it. Meditation is where things get really interesting.
I can't wait. Okay, so we've got those mindfulness techniques down.
Mindful breathing, the body scan.
Gratitude practice. Those are like our everyday tools.
Exactly. Now let's talk about meditation.
All right, meditation. How does that fit into all of this?
Well, think of meditation as a way to supercharge your mindfulness.
Supercharge, huh?
You're taking it to the next level.
I like it. So what exactly is meditation?
It's about setting aside time to quiet your mind.
To connect with yourself on a deeper level.
You're training your attention, your awareness.
So it's like a workout for your mind.
You could say that. And just like exercise.
There are different types.
You betcha. Our sources mention a few.
Guided meditation, mantra meditation, and...
Loving kindness meditation.
Okay, those sound kind of intimidating.
Don't worry, it's easier than you think.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Where do we even begin?
Well, for beginners, guided meditation is great.
Someone talks you through it?
Yep, usually with visualizations or instructions.
It's a mindfulness coach in your ear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then there's mantra meditation.
Mantra. That's like a word or phrase you repeat.
You got it. It helps focus your mind.
Like peace or...
Calm, or even just the sound of your breath.
Okay, so that's 2 types. What about loving kindness meditation?
That one's all about cultivating compassion.
Sending good vibes to yourself and others.
Eventually to all beings.
Huh. That sounds a little out there for me.
Totally get it. Start with what feels comfortable.
Maybe guided or mantra meditation?
And see how those feel first.
Okay, that makes sense. But does meditation actually work?
There's a ton of research on its benefits.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, one of the biggest is stress reduction.
Stress. We all have that.
Right, and studies show that meditation can lower cortisol.
Cortisol, that's the stress hormone.
You know your stuff.
Yeah.
And chronic stress is linked to so many problems.
Health problems, sleep problems, everything.
Exactly. So reducing stress is huge.
For sure. What other benefits are there?
Improved focus, attention, even cognitive function.
Wow, so it's like brain training
Makes you sharper. Some studies suggest it can increase gray matter.
in the brain.
Yep, particularly in areas related to memory and
Emotional regulation.
you got it.
Yeah.
And it goes beyond just the cognitive.
Oh.
Meditation's been linked to improved emotional well-being too.
So it can help with anxiety and depression
It can help you manage those things better
and develop greater self-awareness.
and compassion for yourself and others.
I can see how this all ties back to mindfulness.
It's all connected. Mindfulness
Okay.
is the foundation
And meditation builds on that.
to create something even stronger, more resilient.
This is all fascinating, but honestly,
Yeah.
how much can sitting still and breathing really change things?
That's a common misconception.
Like you need to be a monk to meditate.
Exactly. The key is to start small and be consistent.
Small, like how small are we talking?
Even 5 or 10 minutes a day can make a difference.
Okay, that's doable.
Hmm.
What if my mind just won't shut up?
That's normal. The goal isn't to empty your mind
It's more about noticing when it wanders
and gently bringing it back.
to your breath or your mantra or whatever you're focusing on.
You got it. Be patient with yourself.
So it's a practice.
Absolutely. Like learning any new skill.
Okay, I'm starting to get this.
Yeah.
What else do I need to know?
Creating a supportive environment can help.
Like a meditation room
Not necessarily. Just find a quiet spot.
where you won't be interrupted,
Could be your couch, your bed, even a park bench.
as long as it feels calming.
Exactly. And experiment, find what works for you.
There are apps and guided meditations and stuff, right?
Tons of resources out there.
All right, I'm excited to explore those. So to recap,
We've covered different types of meditation
the science behind it.
and tips for making it a regular practice.
This has been awesome. I'm feeling inspired.
I'm glad to hear that.
But you mentioned some deeper insights too, right?
Oh yeah, those aha moments.
Those come later.
We'll dive into those in the final part of our deep dive.
Okay, I can't wait. Listeners, stay tuned for part 3. We're back for the final part of our mindfulness and meditation deep dive.
And we're ready for those aha moments.
Right. You mentioned those deeper insights.
The ones that come as you go deeper with mindfulness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about those?
Well, one of the biggest aha moments for a lot of people
Yeah.
is the concept of self-compassion.
Oh, self-compassion. That's a tough one for me.
It's easy to be critical of ourselves, right?
Way too easy.
Mindfulness helps us become aware of that inner critic.
That voice that's always judging.
Yep. But instead of getting caught up in it,
We can observe it.
with more detachment, almost like a scientist.
So I can notice that critical voice without letting it take over.
Exactly. You create some space between you and those thoughts.
And then what? How does self-compassion come in?
From that place of awareness, you can start to be kinder to yourself.
Treat myself the way I would treat a friend.
You got it. With understanding and compassion.
Okay. But that's easier said than done.
It takes practice. One thing you can try is when those critical thoughts pop up, challenge them.
Challenge them. How?
Ask yourself, would I say this to a friend?
Probably not.
So why are we so hard on ourselves?
It's like we have a double standard,
Right. We'd never say those things to someone we care about.
but we don't think twice about saying them to ourselves.
And another powerful tool is affirmations.
Affirmations like positive self-talk.
Exactly. Instead of feeding those negative thoughts,
We can choose more supportive ones.
repeating phrases like, I am enough.
Or, I am worthy of love and respect.
It can really shift your inner dialogue over time.
Like reprogramming those negative patterns.
It's not about denying our imperfections.
It's more about accepting them.
With kindness and understanding.
We're all works in progress, right?
Exactly. So self-compassion is a big aha moment.
What else comes up for people?
Another one is the interconnectedness of everything.
Interconnectedness. What does that mean?
As you become more mindful, you start to see
Eat what?
how your thoughts, feelings, and actions,
Yeah.
they all have a ripple effect on the world around you.
So it's not just about me. It's about everyone and everything.
Exactly. We're all part of a larger web of life.
Like that butterfly effect thing?
You got it. Even small actions can have big consequences.
And it works both ways, right?
We're also influenced by the world around us.
By people, by our environment.
By everything. So it's this constant exchange.
It makes me think about loving kindness meditation.
Sending out those good vibes.
If we're all connected, those vibes must have some impact.
Absolutely. It's like throwing a pebble into a pond.
And watching the ripples spread.
Even small acts of kindness can create a ripple effect.
I love that. It's a good reminder that we're not alone.
We're all part of something much bigger.
And mindfulness helps us experience that connection.
You might feel a sense of unity with nature,
A deeper connection to people.
or even a profound sense of peace and belonging.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And these aha moments,
The self-compassion, the interconnectedness,
they're not just one-time things.
they keep unfolding as we practice.
It's a lifelong journey of exploration and growth.
This has been such an amazing deep dive.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
We've covered so much, from basic techniques to,
The science behind it all.
and even these deeper philosophical insights.
It's all connected.
It really is. So for our listeners who are new to this,
What's the one thing that should remember?
what's the key takeaway?
Mindfulness and meditation. They're not just buzzwords.
They're powerful tools,
You're reducing stress, improving focus,
cultivating well-being.
and you can start right now.
No special equipment needed.
Just take a deep breath.
And notice the sensations of your body.
That's it. Simple as that.
And from there, who knows where it might lead.
Keep exploring, keep diving deep.
That's what we're all about. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Until next time.